you're a mom who wants to save a little bit of money while having some fun, then you should watch this video because we're making Play-Doh and it's so easy you can sit down to do it. We're gonna start by putting some flour in a bowl. Then we're gonna take some cheap salt. I always just use regular white table salt. We're gonna put almost as much salt in here as we did flour. Then we're also gonna take alum powder and we're gonna add a little bit of that to the mixture too. And just take a spoon and mix everything together. Once you have that all mixed together, set it aside, and then we have some boiling water here. And we're going to add cooking oil. I'm using peanut oil. Vegetable oil also works really well. And now we're going to add our dry ingredients into that oil and water. And just start stirring that in as good as you can. You will not be able to stir it all together, so you're going to have to knead it. I'm going to pour it into this bowl because this saucepan is not big enough. Just take your hand, keep kneading it in, but you might have to take some breaks because it is hot. It shouldn't take long, but once you're done kneading that, you have Play-Doh, and it's just plain white. You can add whatever food coloring you want to make it the color you want. And it makes a lot of Play-Doh. This is a little over 2 pounds from just one batch. We used to have so much fun making this when I was a little kid. It was such a highlight when Mom allowed us to make Play-Doh. I learned to make this from a very young age because we liked playing with Play-Doh and Mom never bought any. I'm going to add some blue food coloring to this. Just knead your food coloring in, and I try to make sure it doesn't get directly on your skin or you might get some stains. And if you want to make it easier to get the color in, you can just put the food coloring in the water and oil before adding the dry ingredients. Now I have blue and white marbled Play-Doh. It even smells kind of like store-bought. Just make sure you store it in an airtight container. This would also be the perfect gift to make if you have little kids in your life like nieces or nephews and you want to give them homemade gifts. Now this recipe is not in my Amish cookbook. It is actually in my home remedy book. I rarely make recipes out of there, but this comes out of there. It has some other little recipes in it besides the home remedies. And that one is available on my website, and it's also available in a bundle that has the remedy book and the cookbook in one for a discounted price. And if you want even more of a discount, you can get the remedy book and the cookbook in the bundle. If you use the code BUNDLE, you get 10% off. Let me know in the comments if you think this would be fun to do with your little kids or if you think it's easier to just go buy it. Have fun!